Hey guys, really excited to show off what I got in the Bronze Age and Silver Age collection that I got. Um, this is one of the craziest scores I've ever had in my life, and I didn't realize how good it was until I got home. So I'm not going to really just spend too much time talking or talking about the books. I think you're going to know what they are, but we'll just sort of see how this goes. I don't know how long this video is going to take, but I'll try and kind of speed through it. So I guess I'll start by whetting your appetite a little bit. So yeah, all these books are early Bronze Age and then some Silver Age. I'm just going to show the keys, but I got 4 boxes altogether, and I paid $2,000 for the collection, which I think you'll agree was a pretty good deal. But anyways, we'll just get into it. So to start, there was some cool horror mags. They're all in really nice shape. I don't really have any of these in my collection either, so was pretty pleased. Some great covers. This one's got a detached cover, unfortunately. Most of these are in like excellent condition. Excellent condition. Dracula Lives. I mean, you kind of get a sense of it, but I mean, it's just different in person. The only thing is when I bought them, they were loose. They weren't in bags and boards, and they were stacked on top of each other. So a couple of them have that spine stress, but generally speaking, I mean, look at the colors, man. Yeah, I think these have just been sitting in a box for years and years and years. Just a few more of these. Savage Tales #2. Trying to eliminate some of the glare. This was really neat. Vampirella #19. Love that. 18. And last one, Morbius. Vampire Tales #3. Great. Okay, so that was it for the mags. Let's get on to the comics. So without further ado, giant size chillers. First appearance of Lilith, Dracula's daughter. And see if I can just kind of show you the condition now. This is what most of the books are going to look like. Which, like, I didn't get to inspect them that thoroughly when I was there, but what we got? Supernatural Thrillers #5, first appearance of the Living Mummy. But as I got them home and I started going through them more thoroughly, realizing some of the conditions, I was just ecstatic. #8, that's the first appearance of the Elementals. So I actually didn't know this. I didn't know that. I don't think anybody showed it off, or at least I didn't see anybody show it off when, because the Elementals were in Far From Home, or at least a version of the Elementals were in Spider-Man Far From Home. First solo Morbius. Like, look at the condition. It's unbelievable. I didn't put these in any particular order. This is just sort of the way I deposited them into the box. Showed that off in the preview. Tomb of Dracula #1. There was an entire run of Tomb of Dracula. There it is. And 1 through 70. Beautiful. Second appearance of Blade. Don't sleep on that book. Origin. And then, of course, there's the other keys in the run, but I didn't put them in this box. So that's it for Tomb of Dracula. Marvel 2-in-1. #1. It's a cool cover. I love the colors on these things, man. Like, they haven't seen sunshine. Okay, so I think the next set of books here are the Silver Age. They're a little more beat up. Submariner, #6. Hulk, 107. Mandarin. Just wait, guys. Like, there's some crazy books in here. Iron Man 5. This one's a little beat up. Tales of Suspense, 99. Tales of Suspense, 96. That one's a little bit beat up too. Can definitely tell the Silver Age books were enjoyed. Captain America, 106. Thor, 156. Thor, 138. So these ones I'm showing right now, they're not keys, but they're still nice. Daredevil, 31. But there are definitely some keys in this box. Avengers 18. Anytime I find an early age Avengers book, it seems to be Avengers 18. I don't know what it is. Just some books seem to follow you around. That's one for me. Fantastic Four. What number is that? 88. And I'm enjoying the Fantastic Four, collecting that right now. So, number 87. '86. It's interesting because, like I said, these are all from the original owner, and I can tell when he was first started collecting and when he stopped collecting based on the years. And like the stuff from 1972 is in immaculate condition. Amazing Spider-Man, we got 123 versus Luke Cage. '95. Sorry about the glare. Number 90, Death of Captain Stacy. Oh yeah, they're out of order. 91, that's a really nice copy actually. And a few of these ASMs I didn't have, so you know, always a nice thing to be able to add some ASMs to the collection. 88. '86. Black Widow in her new costume, I think. Another '86, not as good condition. '74. Actually, I'm making pretty good time, which is good because there's actually some big books coming up. '67, got a little tape, some tape pull or something there, unfortunately. But I can't really complain. 65. '56. So you're gonna see some books coming up, like Bronze Age books that he had like runs of. So just for example, we had Captain Marvel, number 25. What is this the second appearance of Thanos? I want to say. Either way. Yeah, so I had like a 15 issue run of this, so I had the entire Thanos saga. So there's first cover appearance of Thanos. I think these Thanos books have cooled off a little bit, but they still command a pretty reasonable price. 33, love that cover. Those colors just pop off the page, though. So like I said, I was going to send off some books from my collection to get graded, and then this came along, and now I need to reevaluate what I'm sending in because some of this stuff is priority. That's Tomb of Dracula 10 has to be graded. It's very high grade. So here's another example of a run that he had. I think he had like the first maybe dozen issues of this, Marvel Spotlight. So there's number 1, Red Wolf. So you know what that means. Number 5, first Ghost Rider. Wonder if this will pick it up. Couple ticks, but generally speaking, nicer than my copy. Marvel Spotlight number 6. I couldn't believe it when I started going through. Another copy of number 6. Like I had a pretty good idea in my head of what was there, but when I got home, some books surprised me. One in particular that I had no idea it was there, and I was convinced it wasn't there, but I'll tell you that in a second. Marvel Spotlight 12 was that Origin of Son of Satan. Does have a grease pencil or something, but if any of them are going to have a grease pencil, fine with it being that one. Look at this one, Ghost Rider number 1. Look at it. Sorry, I know I'm probably wasting time showing off the book, but I mean, you just got to see these in person. I'm flabbergasted. Ghost Rider number 2, first appearance of the Son of Satan. It's going to be an expensive CBCS order. Power of Warlock number 1. Like even these black covers, man. Like unreal. Okay, so this was one. He had a stack of the run of this character, and I kind of peeked through briefly, and because he had them in sequential order, so I kind of peeked through, and the book I was hoping was there wasn't there, and then I got home, and it was just out of order. It was in the stack. What timing? And it's high grade. My goodness. I think I actually jumped in the air when I came across that. Like I'm going through bagging and boarding everything, and I saw that book, and I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. There was. Number 16. We're moving along pretty good here. Let's try to be careful with them. They are in My Light 2s and fullbacks, but not as nice as my copy, but still Howard the Duck number 1. Happy to have another copy of that, to be honest. Here was another one. Didn't think I would own this book. Iron Man 55. First Thanos. First Drax. My goodness, man. I had accepted the fact that I probably wasn't going to own this book. Probably. You know, there's always a chance that you're going to acquire some big books. But but just with some of the prices, like even a Tomb of Dracula now, on Saturday, Sunday, I had given up essentially on Tomb of Dracula, number 10. And a few days later, an opportunity came knocking, and you know, it's not going to happen all the time. It's not going to happen to everybody, but I guess just be ready when it is. Another nice condition book, Avengers 125. Thanos. Lots of Thanos. Who's old? He's old news now, right? Nobody cares about Thanos anymore. I do, because I didn't have any of those books. X-Men. First appearance of Havoc. We're 58. So again, as I show these Silver Age X-Men off here, they're red. They're not mint, but still fantastic books. 49 Steranko cover, but you can see like some creasing, but that's fine. That's fine. 45. I was really happy to get these even in lower grade because I don't have a lot of well, actually, I didn't really have any lower number X-Men's. So, very happy. What number is this? 43. Cool cover there. Magneto. '19. First Mimic. I always thought that was kind of a strange cover. But and then this one's definitely in rough condition, but I mean, number 6. You know, like I'm not gonna complain. Here's another Bronze Age series that there was a run of. Marvel Premiere. So what's that? First full appearance of Adam Warlock, or him as Adam Warlock. That's one of those wonky ones, right? Like he's him prior to that. Either way, that's a nice book to have. Number 3. I think the biggest thing for me with these books is the colors. They all just pop. They're maybe it's the fact that I have them in the Mylars or something, and I'm fooling myself. But the Luke Cage, I think that one's better than the copy I have too. So some of these are definitely going to be upgrades for me. There was one Batman book in the collection. Can you believe that? One Batman book. And that's what it is. I had to drive an hour to go see this collection. And I was going to spend the day in that town afterwards because I went over kind of early. When I got these books in the car, I was so excited. I just raced home. I just drove straight home. Yeah, I didn't dawdle. I didn't stop for lunch. Nothing. Just got home and started going through it. Yeah, anyways, kind of winding down now. Doctor Strange 169. Got crease up here. And lastly, Doctor Strange number 1. So, I mean, good timing on a lot of these books, right? With all the announcements at Comic-Con this weekend, getting Shang-Chi, getting First Blade, some Doctor Strange books. I couldn't believe it. So, pretty epic score. Like I said, I need to reevaluate what I'm sending in to get graded. So now that I've done this video, I'm going to do just that. And I'll probably do a little recording. There's some books on my PC that are going to go as well. So maybe I'll do a quick little submission video and guess the grades so that when they come back I can see how accurate I was. Anyway, wow. Could not believe it, man. Could not believe it. Epic score. So, all right, that's it for now, guys. I need to take a nap. Woo! All right, thanks for sticking around. We'll see you later. Peace.